club. Well done. Sorry I look a bit unkept and things, but I've been to work today. It's brutally hot. I've just picked my partner up from work, and then she's had to go out and then decided she's staying out for a tea, so I've had to come back quick and just rustling my own tea, just chucking some crap in there. Glossy back up. It's about, I'm just having a general chit-chat, but it's about TikTok sent out the new TikTok Fest event, which they've sent me a link for, and I can join 3 days early and get exclusive badges. But basically, it's another thing where it's to encourage all those TikTokers to get you guys to vote, literally vote with your wallet by sending more gifts and heart me's, and you in with a chance to win some amazing prizes and diamonds. Not you. Obviously, you as the viewer, you get nothing. Nothing. Grandma. You get to empty your bank account a bit, and I mean, come on. Is this not worth paying for? I couldn't even bother to get dressed. I'm just in my rags today. Oh my God. But yeah, I didn't, as per usual, and yeah, I didn't click on it. I clicked on it enough just to see what all the perks were, and it said, oh, all these glossy badges you can get that you as a community paying for, obviously, by gifting, you can get access to, and thing, you get pretty badges and pretty graphics and pretty stickers. Saving up, yeah, Anika, you save up for a washing machine. Zilch then, yeah, Valiant. Oh, thank you, Morgan. Thank you for the happy. Yeah, you get nothing. You know what does my head in? 50-year-old TikTok going on about fake accounts. No such thing. What 50-year-old TikTok is that then? Congratulations, Jackie. Oh, you lit up the friendship necklace. Thank you. Welcome to the live, everybody. Yeah, so I can imagine a lot of people. Oh, thank you, Free. Thank you for that. Thank you for the roses. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, welcome, Jackie. Yeah, they've all going to have pressed it. Evening Seaside, especially not you, but something. If you don't have 5k followers, you're fake. Exactly. No, I mean, I don't have 5k followers, so I agree. Some people just don't have a lot of followers, but yeah, I agree. That doesn't mean they're fake. Just means like what we've said, a lot of people on this platform, they struggle. Oh, thank you, Seaside. They struggle to get any leeway, anything, because of all the fake accounts and the TikTok begs. Hi, Maria. How you doing? Oh, thank you for the repost. I appreciate that. So yeah, there's going to be this big drive on TikTok now. This is going to be like big, and you've got 3 days. Well, under 3 days. Hey, Fluff. Under 3 days to get yourselves ready. Oh, are you psyched? Oh, very good, Niga. Exactly. And if you don't gift, oh God, they ban you for being a fake account. They do, yeah. If you haven't got a gifting badge and you go on to any of these TikTok begs, they'll just ban you anyway, even if you've got not got a lot of followers. But definitely, if you've not got a lot of followers, they don't want to know you. We can't repost the live. It says I can't. Some people, it seems to be doing that. Some people have and already reposted, and then some people can't. Just TikTok being TikTok. Oh, violation warning. Hang on. I've been flagged for hate speech and hateful behaviour. What? Someone in here, someone is reporting. There, and again, another one. Your live contains themes that some might find uncomfortable. I've been talking about the TikTok Live Fest. Here we go again. I've literally just come on and I have said nothing. I've been talking about the Live Fest and bigging that up and how the TikTok begs are going to be jumping on it. And 2 violations like yesterday within seconds of each other. That's got to be someone reporting it. Wow. For hate speech. Okay, TikTok. Now, what do I get with this restriction? Your live, your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Wow. Someone's definitely reporting. Again, listen, if someone's in here and you are reporting the live to try and be clever, you know when you go back to your master and overlord, your TikTok beg, whoever you're trying to protect, you're not going to get anything. They're not going to be thankful to you. You're not going to get any reward. And if people are reporting this, that's how much fear they have for the truth. And actually, I've not actually said anything about any particular TikTok beg on this live. I've only been on like 10 minutes. Someone, that's definitely now, I would say that's someone reporting it, yeah. So there you go. Obviously, someone, it could be from any one of the minions of the TikTok begs. And again, if you think you're clever and it's kind of upsetting, it's not. You're proving a point for me. You're actually helping. You're actually helping what we're doing, because you're showing what mentality these brainwashed people have and will protect these TikTok begs at all cost. They don't have to be in your live. They can still report you. Exactly, yeah. So there you go. And again, TikTok, if you're supposed to look at the lives, if it's been reported, right? If it's been reported that it's hate, oh thanks Fluff, it's been reported for hate speech and things like that, haven't you gone back and had a look? Aren't you supposed to review and see if there's any violation? Aren't you supposed to do that? Because if you look, you'll see there's no violation. But well done, whoever it was. Well done. You can go back to your overlord now and they'll give you a little pat on the head. They might even give you a mention. What these people do for brownie points is incredible. Oh, here we go. You're slating the Ponce Society while sitting under the same umbrella. I'm not under any umbrella. I'm going to have to do my own moderating here, aren't I? Sophie's just abandoning me. You're expecting gifts. I'm not expecting gifts. I don't ask for it. You do know what a TikTok beg is, don't you? Nip away and Google it and then come back. See, the gifting system is there for a reason. You don't ask for gifts. It's up to the people who are watching whether they gift you or not. I never asked for a single gift, ever. Where the TikTok begs sit and they just beg and want continuously 24/7 with no other content. What we do is we inform people about that and give them a choice. Maybe that they're not seeing, need to take a step back. Oh, don't worry, don't interact. Nobody in the comments interact, because that's what they want. They want someone to bite. And once you bite, they've got you hooked. Oh, thank you, Alice. Thank you for the follow. And if you're expecting like a negative reaction or for us to run scared or anything, you're on the wrong channel. You need to nip away. It's a good job my moderator wasn't on. She'd have field here. You're expecting gifts. I'm not expecting gifts. What are you talking about? I inform the vulnerable, but he ain't expecting gifts. I don't expect gifts. Don't expect them. People can stay on my live and have not sent a single gift. But I don't kick them off like the TikTok begs do and say, you can get off, you're not watching this for free. Not expecting anything. What I expect is a bit of respect, like I give everyone in the chat respect. You do understand there's a gifting system built into TikTok for a reason, but these other people abuse that gifting system, and because they abuse it, now anyone who leaves the gifts on is a TikTok beg. No, TikTok say you're not allowed to beg. You're not allowed to ask for gifts. They have to be given freely and organically, and it's up to the individual watching, and you do not coerce the viewers to give you gifts. That's how it works. Oh, you're calling us names now, banking gifts. Anyone want to send Celia a messenger? This is the definition of a troll. Someone who comes in and starts calling you names like that. And if you are genuinely informing, the vulnerable, why would you be so insulting as that? in someone's life, I'm going to block them any second. I'm just having a bit of fun with them. Because you've got to remember, guys, we play Hocker Troll. If they're in here, they're not going upsetting someone else who might actually get upset and possibly end the live because they're coming in and saying things like that. Sophie was in me moderator. By God, she'd have been hovering over the button now like that. We always get one. We always get one or two. But we like to have a bit of fun with them first before we let them go. I just love how they desperately try to upset you, though. I'm just going to put my tea in. They desperately try to upset you and they'll say anything. And like I say, when they know you can't get a thing, that's when the insults start coming. I love TikTok. Hooked on your bank, Phil. Yeah, you are definitely a troll. You are a troll or you're a minion of one of the actual people we talk about on here. I don't actually make much money at all on TikTok, hardly anything at all. That's why TikTok keeps pushing me, and actually TikTok restricts some of my stuff because I refuse to make big bucks out of it. I'm just putting some crap in. It's just one of those Greg's put in the oven thing with some chips. I really can't be bothered. Being a busy day at work and time is... I'm filling me bank. I know it's laughable, innit? You know, see you later and go on live and make £6,000. Are you on her account? Have you nipped over to her and told her she's a ponce, making £6,000 a night? You know what I mean? No, I go to work. I work technically nearly 3 jobs. That's how my bank account gets money in it. Do it the normal way, unlike the TikTok begs. And I don't know whether you've got a job or not, but probably not with an attitude like that. I don't know, but I earn every penny I make. Turn it into you, banking gifts make. You're repeating the same thing. You are definitely a troll. You are definitely a troll. You're probably sitting there with your trousers around your ankles and a box of Kleenex, and you're probably getting off on this, but it's not working. The Pond Society. Yeah, you keep using that thing. You're on all the begs. Yeah. Of course you are. And you're genuinely like looking out for the vulnerable people when you're just coming in with language like that, and you're basically using complete troll attitude and terminology. Yeah, you definitely a troll. Well, if I'm so irritating, why are you still here? I have never gone onto someone's live, whether I agree with them or not. I have never even gone onto a TikTok Begs live and been derogatory or said anything nasty to them. I have never just gone onto random people's lives and just come at them with like that. That's not what normal people do. And everyone in here is not angry with you. They know what we're doing. We all do the same. That's why they don't bite, why they're not biting at you, bud. Because they try to keep you here as long as possible. I know that's why you won't go, because you think you're having a reaction, but you're not. There is no reaction. I've been around a long time. I've actually been live long enough to remember before there was social media. I've dealt with all forms of social media, so I know how this game works. I'm pretty good at it. I was around before YouTube was I was around before the internet was a thing. I remember the birth of the internet. Oh God, I'm feeling old now. Look what you've gone and done now. Now you've upset me. You reminded us how old I am. Oh God, see what fun Sophie's missing. She'll play hell later on. Brian does 3. I do 3 jobs, arse. That's why I do look like this, you know. I've had a hard paper round, as they say. Just going to say we was around before Google. God almighty we were, yeah. Oh, cheers, mental health rocks, cheers. And that's the last way. Never let a troll upset you, because that is the only goal. That is the only goal. And again, is it not coincidental that I got a violation and then that happened? Sophie, we just had a troll in, but we've dealt with it. If he comes back, you can just have your fun. Just read back in the comments, Sophie. You'll get the idea. But we've already had 2 violations, Sophie, for hate speech. What was it again, guys? It was it's only shown 1, and my live's been restricted, even though it mustn't be because people are still coming in. Restricted for hate speech and harmful behaviour, even though I was just talking about the new TikTok live fest that's coming on. What's that? Oh, that famous one. What famous one? The trolls think they invented it all. Exactly, don't know. I've been around before there were even trolls. But I've been alive long enough, right, to remember if you wanted to troll someone, you had to write them a letter. Oh, the one calling us a ponce, yeah. Have we had him before, like? Have I missed a trick there, Soph? Son of a bitch. Oh, damn it, Sophie, we missed him. I didn't recognise him. I knew he was a troll. I think he's got bored and gone away. But if he hasn't and he pops back on, Sophie, it's all yours. You knock yourself out, chick. We do have a laugh on here, don't we? I love my job. Well, not the other jobs. I love this one, yeah. I had a paper and well, actually, when I remember far enough back when we had a slate and a piece of chalk. It's been on before, saying the exact same thing. He got muted. I didn't recognise it, Soph. So yeah, he was definitely 100% troll. Yeah, but he's saying that I'm no better than the begs. Yeah. Because I expect gifts and my bank account is full, so if that's why my car's fucked. Why my car's clanking on like an old fucking stagecoach from an old western movie. Da, da, da. Oh, got another one, Soph. Bell end. You probably are if you're putting comments like that, but we've all got our own personalities. But yeah, they're coming on fake accounts because they don't want to show the face, because they don't want to show us who they are. Hi Pan, how you doing? Hi guys. So yeah, I put a video out this morning. Again, this shows what TikTok's doing and how it works. And again, I've got another example as well, because I saw another video today, someone tagged me in it, where someone had a similar problem. Now, the video I put out this morning was just me sat in the garden, and I was just explaining how I've been getting these violations. And the last video live I did, I was speaking about the TikTok fest that's going on, the TikTok competition for all the top TikTokers. And I got 2 violations within the space of a couple of minutes, and 2, one after the other. Oh, thank you, the observer. One after the other. And the violations, considering we were talking about a competition, TikTok's own competition, I got violation for hate speech and inciting like self-harm and stuff like that. And I thought it was unusual because I've had them twice. But then I did a video this morning. Now, that could have been someone reporting us. It could have been. But I still have an issue with that. Hi, here for the crack. I still have got an issue with that, because when people report these TikTok begs, they say, oh, we've gone and had a look and reviewed it, and it's come back no violation, even though there clearly was. So why didn't I get that? Why didn't I get the chance to, if you actually reviewed the live that you've just said was violating your terms of service and everything, you'd have realised it wasn't, but you didn't. So I did a video, and I picked an older clip. It wasn't a modern clip. It was an older clip of CLA, and she went on a rampage, and it was pretty graphic. It was pretty bad. But it was just to show that she was allowed to say that on live, and there was no violations. Yet I was getting violations for next to nothing. And I come in from work, and they've muted the video because of the clip with CLA saying these things. So I was like, hang on a minute, TikTok. So she was originally allowed to go and say that, and there was no violations. People reported it, and you were supposed to look at it, and there was still no violations. Yet I've just shown a clip of it, just a very short clip of it, and you said it goes against your community guidelines. Well, if it went against your community guidelines now, why didn't it then? Why is it only going against the community guidelines because it's on someone else's video, when the original perpetrator, the person who did it, didn't get any violation, nothing. So, yeah. Now, I've tried a thing, Sophie, hi Dawn. Sophie said, maybe because I keep forgetting to set me audience control thing to 18 plus, so I've done that this time, so they can't say it's because of that. And I'm not going to talk about anything too specific, but the other example I've got, there was a video this morning, a girl who works on a farm. It's called The Pet something, I can't remember what it was, but she was working outdoors. It was a sunny day like today, and she's a hard, thank you, Michelle, she's a hard grafter, and she's carrying the camera around with her, doing a live, and she's pushing a wheelbarrow. You guys might know who she is, I can't remember her name though. And she's dressed accordingly. She's got a short pair of leggings on. Oh, thank you, Helen. She's got a short pair of leggings on and a top, but nothing that you couldn't walk down the street. And it was nothing of anything. It was just dressed for the hard work and the fact it was hot. And she's carrying the camera around with her, and she stops for a second. She's got to run a wheelbarrow down this little bit of a path, and she pops the camera up. She said, I'm just going to leave you lot there for a second, and I'll be right back. And then she paused and she went, hang on, and she got a violation. And it was a violation for partial nudity and unacceptable behaviour and all that crap. And she lost it. She was like, you're kidding. And basically what she said was like, you've got all these TikTok begs sitting in the bedrooms, flashing the bit selves, begging all, and she went for it, and she was like, and that's acceptable as a TikTok, but I'm a hard working girl. I don't beg for anything. I work on a farm. I work hard, and it's red hot. What do you want me to dress in? I cannot wear bloody get overalls because it's scorching hot, and she was covered up. There was nothing to see. Yet we've had like CLA flashing everything, and she was like, oh, she lost it. And I thought, yes, exactly TikTok. Again, what's acceptable for them is not acceptable for us. And again, you're proving it with every time they're doing this. Oh, thank you, Haley. Every time they're doing this, you're proving our point for us. So I didn't take the video down that's muted, but I put a comment on saying they've muted it because of this. I won't give them the satisfaction to take it down. I appealed it, and it came back, your appeal has not been approved because of that clip of CLA. Yet that was allowed to happen live. And again, if the AI algorithm, the AI that they use that monitors your lives and looking out for keywords, trust me, TikTok, there was a lot of keywords in that clip of CLA, a lot of keywords, and you didn't pick up on none of them on her live, not a single one, but you picked up on the clip I've put on. How does that work, TikTok? How do you explain that one for me? So yeah, absolute 100% two-tier system. And that girl was right. You know, we do these videos and other people are doing God-honest videos, and you're punishing them every single day for stuff that is ridiculous. And these are hard-working people, yet these people that sit in the bedrooms and basically beg all day and are possibly like, you know, not very nice people, you're rewarding them. I am, Rachel. I'm peeling. I'm like, this is Gordon Ramsay stuff going on. No, I'm just prepping tea ahead, get myself well ahead of the game while I'm having a bit of a rant. I haven't got any cooking. I'm not exactly a professional cook, but I get by. Did you see the violation swearing? Shepherdess had Brian. Yeah, Haley, that's the one I was talking about. Thank you, because I was trying to remember her name. Haley's just said it's the shepherdess. That's the one I was just talking about, Haley, and thank you for sending me that, because that was perfect. And she was perfectly right. Hard-working girl. She was dressed, to me, there was nothing wrong. TikTok, come here. I've actually had stuff on my screen pop up on my For You page of practically naked women. And well, I'm not practically naked women, and some really dubious content, and that's fine. That stays. It's not being took down. There's no violations. Yet, like I say, hard-working girl, dressed appropriately. I didn't take any offence at the way she was dressed, and you literally give her a violation live, and it just shows, doesn't it? You try to make good content. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rachel. Thank you. Pet's Place, she runs a farm, and in fairness, it is boiling. It was, she runs the farm, yeah. So she's and again, it proves she's slogging on in the video. She's not just sitting there in a bedroom or just sitting there begging. She's working hard. She's slogging on, and she's basically bringing you guys along for the ride, and boom, violation for literally nothing. And like I say, what I thought was great was she went straight for it, like a lot of people are getting sick of now. These bloody people, these begs, can absolutely get away with anything. There's nothing that they can't say. Absolutely nothing. So yeah. So what do we do, TikTok? What are we going to do? What do we do about this? Like I say, I can't get that video put back. I can't get that video put back on. I could take it off and re-edit it, but then what's the point? Because I'll have to mute the sound, the bit that actually shows that, you know, what she was saying. I'd be happy. You know what I mean? So no, I'm going to leave that video up, TikTok. I'm going to leave that video up and leave it muted with that little comment so as people can see why you muted it, and they can actually scrub through the video and see the little clip of CLA, even though it's muted. And that's the little bit that's caused the problem. So yeah, I think without any shadow of a doubt, there's a lot of us now have proved this two-tier system. And it's real. It's a real thing. Hiya, Nika. You make money for TikTok regardless of how awful your content is. I'm trying to use careful words here so the AI doesn't pick up and doesn't think I'm doing hate speech. But basically, I mean, what? If I take my top off TikTok, will you then violation because you show nudity? You know what I mean? I mean, Jesus Christ. There's even like young guys on here with all the bits hanging out, trying to get attention on thing, and their videos are still up and their lives still go ahead. Again, the honest people of TikTok, the honest people who are trying to make honest content and try to, you know, just tell it how it is. Oh, thank you, Sophie. Means nothing. I mean, like I say, work my backside off. I am okay, a bit warm. Been to work today, I had to do a lot of running around. I've got a subscriber video coming up later on of my little adventures after work. Because now I had to walk. Because my car's pretty much, it's not very well. It's like me, and I haven't got the money to fix it yet. But it is going into the garage, so Sophie, if I can get it fixed next month, I hopefully will be paying you a visit. But I am brass and skint myself. I can't get my car in until possibly, like I say, at the end of the month. So I'm having to walk. But it's alright, you TikTok begs. You just sit and make $6,000 a day. It's fine. You know, while the rest of us have to go to work and flog our wick out. Got to walk me ass to work. Yeah. Oh, we pretty much, the car's being used as little as possible, so as little as possible. You want to hear it, I should record it one day. It's an amazing sound it makes. Well, it's not amazing, you know what I mean? I love how you say it how it is. I do observe it. I've had enough of TikTok, and I just basically tell the truth and I tell it how it is, because people need an unfiltered version of what's really going on. It's no good beating around the bush and things like that. We just tell it how it is, black and white. And like I say, it's in one sense it is frustrating. It is frustrating, but in another sense, TikTok's doing a better job of showing the two-tier system and how they protect the pigs than I am. They're doing it for me. They're doing the work for me. And a lot more people are starting to see it now. They're starting to see it, which is good. So, like I say, the mistakes will stay up on screen on my thing. Looks like my moderator's been doing a job. Well, if we can, Sophie, yeah. If not, it'll just be me. But it depends, then, because Sam will have the shop open by then, so she might not be able to. She might be like sitting in there 24/7. Who needs a life? You know what I mean? Is that enough potatoes? Is that enough potatoes for everyone? I don't know. I'm going to do another one. I've probably done way too fucking much. today. Oh, don't talk about sunburn. Look at the state of this. It's the only thing. I'm ginger. I might as well, being ginger, I might as well be a vampire walking out into sun like this. It has the same effect. Someone said I belong to them. Oh, awesome. Well, that's fine. I can belong to them as long as they got plenty of money and I can just quit work and I don't have to work anymore. Oh, do you know what? Fake account getaway. There we go, Sophia. Hey, we went to a stage where we weren't getting any. Which you were just saying Sobriety Jack is sunburned after demanding takeaways. He's asleep. Oh, bless him. It's hard work. Doing nothing all day and begging for your takeaways. I mean, I'm having to cook. I've got like, my partner's kids are coming over, so I'm just chucking stuff together. But I can't just go out and get a takeaway. I've got to cook the damn thing. I'm doing oh bloody come cook with Brian. He is, Sobriety Jack's ridiculous. He's absolutely ridiculous. He was screaming the other day because he needed to go to hospital for whatever reason and he only had £40 for his name. Well, that's £40 more than some of us have got for our name, Jack. Some of us don't have £40 for our name. Need something cold to drink. He's just off the thing, but that's what I mean, and that's why that video this morning with that girl at the farm, she was like, these people are sitting in the bedrooms and they're getting tens of thousands of pounds, and they can literally do anything. They could literally dance out on that live, completely naked, with not a care in the world, and people would throw complaints in and, oh, we don't see any violation here, we don't know what you're talking about, we see nothing. Says TikTok. Is that because they maybe's making a lot of money and then spend all them thousands on looking like David Beckham? Yeah, well that wasn't money well spent. Trust me. Right, let's do this. Let's see if I can do this. I don't think I've got exactly. A lot of us are in the same boat, and the thing is, we don't have 40 pence to chuck together. We're all struggling. Yet these people can make, like I say, £1,000 a day. Even if we put it down to the lowest amount, £1,000 a day they can make out of subscribers. CLA said the other day she had subscribers. She was talking to that other glove pup, what do you call him? Mr. TikTok UK official. And hi all the drama. And she said about how many subscribers she had, and it was a large number. I'm thinking, and that she's charging like £10 a month. So every month she must be making at least 3 to 4 grand just on subscribers alone. That doesn't take into account the gifting. And they still sit there and say, I need a takeaway. I can't pay my electric bill. Any chance you could help me? Or like Evil Queen. And I've been away on a luxury holiday that none of you could afford anyway, but I'm wanting to come back business class. I'm running a bit short of cash. I know. That means you've only got like 80 grand in the bank instead of 85. So, and that's literally exactly what it's like. And people are paying the money. They don't know the meaning of the word skint. And it's very frustrating. And like I say, a lot more people are starting to see it. And a lot more people are getting these violations for nothing, TikTok. So TikTok, you're going to have to do something because people are going to have had enough. People are starting to have had enough. And Zach the Brat going for number 1. Oh, Zach the Brat, he's going for it, isn't he? Oh my God, is he going for it? I told you, because this new, oh, thank you for the follow, Haley. This new TikTok fest that they trying to push me to do, and other creators. And I've kind of said no. All these wrong-uns. Oh, there's my cabbage gone for a burn. All these wrong-uns, they go nuts over it because they can win some money. You see, like they haven't got enough. You see, they haven't got enough money off all of you pig gifters. So, God, you can't make it up, can you? So yeah, you'll find a lot of their videos, they'll be begging you, thinking I'm being shadow banned. Candy Rocks, it's more than possible. The amount of people that are getting shadow banned and things is ridiculous. I think Zach has gone a little wild. He has, because they try to be as controversial as possible, Hayley, so they can get as much clout as possible to get high up, because the higher they get up, the more engagement they get, the more chance they have of winning this competition. So yeah, they're going for it all right. And you'll find that a lot of them will get even more ridiculous. Because you know what's on stake as well if you win. Oh, thank you, Jackie. You know what's on stake? You can get an invite to the next TikTok Live event. You know, that thing that CLA didn't get to go to. So they all clambering for that. They all wanting a bit of that action. Get themselves to the next live event. Woo! TikTok, I dare you. I dare you to invite me. So I can tell, like I say, and I'll gladly get up on stage and I'll tell them exactly what TikTok's like and what your algorithm can do. Somehow I don't think even if I won the competition, they just neglect to give us the invite. The Observer, it's beyond a joke. Like I say, when we can have full-on nudity, literally full on, and there's no violations yet, someone can get wrong for it just when, you know, showing a slightly little bit of belly and some arm. I mean, because they outworking, and that's what they think. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, surely TikTok can see this. Surely TikTok can see the amount of people that are making videos about this subject now and know that there is a serious problem. Surely they do. When TikTok first started, it was. Now it's basically the big issue. It is. It started out good. It did start out good, even when I started, and it's devolved very quickly. Yep, lots of people are trying to promote content that should be on OnlyFans. You Observer, spot on. Some of it that I've seen on my For You page wouldn't actually probably be allowed on OnlyFans. I'm talking some pretty hefty stuff, and I can't even screenshot it and then show it to show what TikTok's allowing, because my video would be instantly banned even though that video was on the For You page in the first place. TikTok, you really need... And you know what the crazy thing is? On the violation, right? The violation I got, it said, and when I appealed it, right? It says in black and white, TikTok rules and terms of service applies to everyone on the TikTok platform, regardless of who you are. And it says that. I don't know whether I can bring it up on here. I probably won't be able to because I haven't had a violation on it. It's on the other video. But yeah, it actually says that you've broken the rules and the rules apply to everyone, so it's not getting reinstated. Does it though? Does it though, TikTok? Because we've shown it doesn't. TikTok don't adhere to it. They don't, Observe it. They don't. Exactly. They've got that in black and white and they flout it. They flout it all the time. The rules don't apply to everyone on the TikTok platform. The rules only apply if you're a small content creator and you don't make a lot of money. I mean, I can guarantee you it'll never happen, but if I got as big and made as much as they do, there'd be no violations. I could literally go on and say what I wanted, and even if it was against the other TikTok, there'd be no violations, because once you tip over that threshold, once you start making serious bank, they lock onto you. TikTok, protect him. We're getting a hell of a slice of the pie off him. We'll protect him. Can you title your video so we know who you're talking about and not? Well, I possibly could, but you only get a very small amount of text. And normally we don't stick to one subject. We talk about loads of subjects. So all the TikTok begs, TikTok, like we're talking about the minute, the 2-tier system and things. So we kind of think, so putting one title is kind of like, it would be pointless really. Sarah, hello. But I do get what you mean, yeah. Can I have your thoughts on For You page shows and ask for a number of likes before they start? Observer, don't get me going. Got me going now, got me going. The For You pages, I don't like any of them. Because it was proved a while ago, and we showed examples where they report on the For You page drama and all the stuff that's going on. But behind the scenes, they were creating a lot of it in the first place and in cahoots with a lot of the TikTok begs in the first place, creating fake drama that then they reported on the fake drama. But yeah, when they go for the For You pages and they go for the news and they put their channel up and they say, right, when we get to so many likes, we'll start, or we'll get to so much gifting. No, that's holding your content to ransom. If you're just a news channel, again, why not just report on the news, on what's going on? Oh, thank you, Carol. And then if people want to gift you because it's entertaining, then they'll gift you. Like I say, gifting has to be organic. It has to be your choice. But you cannot hold your content to ransom. That's not how it works. Your content goes out free. If you want to put stuff out for your subscribers, because they pay to help support your channel, you can put extra stuff out for them. But when you're doing it on your wall here, it's for free. You cannot hold it to ransom for people who are not subscribed to you. So you did ask. You did ask. But no, don't trust any of them. And how many times has it come out that Misread's been in cahoots or been thing with this, and then there's been some controversy, and then they all have that little that breakdown, and I'm coming off TikTok, and then they wait till it's blown over, then it just rinse, repeat, start again, and off we go. I always pour myself a cold drink. Well, you got me going now. Ooh, that's fizzy. TikTok, this is pink lemonade, by the way. It is not an alcoholic beverage. It is just pop. I'm allowed to have pop. It's 27 degrees. I think I'm allowed some cool pop. It's like Luke the Red, but they don't start until half an hour. Exactly, they do. They put these things on where they have a timer going and they're sitting on screen and they're like, even some people that I didn't think would do it, like the Fact Freak. I like the Fact Freak, but he puts that timer on at the beginning and we'll wait till we get like 50 or 150,000 likes or so much in the gifting, and thinking like, no, just start your live, just start your thing, let people come in organically, let the view build. If anyone wants to gift, then they'll gift you. If they don't, they don't, but you still just go on with the show. Basically, you wait until you're getting paid before you'll give the show. You wait until people give you money. No, just go for it. Some comments are being filtered, so I don't know what you guys are saying. TikTok doesn't like what you're saying. They all follow each other and their shows. What does exactly they do? They all follow the same thing. They all have a similar style. We'll start the show when we get this many likes. We'll start the show when we get this much gifting, and then yeah. But like I say, I don't really like any of them. It's just all like what the Observer just said. It's all a lot of it. It's all just scripted between the lot of them. And again, what do they do? If there's no major drama, you can just cause the drama yourself, and then say, oh, this is kicking off. And you get people flooding in because people love. What do people love? They love drama. 250 likes before the judge. Exactly. Get 250,000 likes. I've only ever just getting 250,000 likes during a whole live stream, and I was absolutely blown away and over the moon. They won't even start the live unless they've got 250k likes. Love the Observer as she has all the lives on a TikTok. Exactly, and that's again what they do it for. She puts all the lives on, so you're not giving the actual TikTok beg the engagement. You can watch it from there without giving them that engagement, which then pushes their content out to a wider audience. So, yeah, so all good. Oh my God, I'm butchering these bloody carrots. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hey, Soph, does that remind you of Sobriety Jack? But I think he used a bigger carrot. I'm surprised, you know, TikTok doesn't give violations to cruelty to vegetables, you know what I mean? Christ almighty. But I'm looking forward to going live tomorrow for a biggie live. We've got a biggie live coming up, which we'll try not to get any violations on that as well. But again, there will be fizzy water involved, so I'm not promising nothing. It could go anywhere. It could go anywhere. Hey Juju, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. Yeah, I finished work today, and my partner's off to London tomorrow with the daughters. Hence why I'm doing a longer live. So I finished work. Like I say, I can't use the car very much at all. So I finished a hard shift at work, and I had to walk. Oh God, it's quite a trek to what they call Botham's, which is basically a thing like Greg's but posher. And it's up the road to get some supplies that she'd sent us to get. So it was like a kid again going to the shops. Here's some money and here's a list. Nip up to the shop and grab us some bits. Of course he'll have to, because I can't fucking afford it. And do you know what I'm doing while they're at London? Going to watch Dua Lipa. I'm going to work. But then we're going to have a live stream, so it's kind of a win-win. We'll light up this place. We'll light up TikTok. Going to get a bit of playlist going again. Get the party jumping. Next door might not like me very much, but I don't think they're even in, so we might be all right. But yeah, what a freaking adventure I had. Absolute blistering heat. I've never looked at carrots the same again, Sophie. Since like you told us and think what Sobriety Jack had been doing with them. Kind of pushed her off a little bit, didn't it? I hope he washed it before he then used it. Like, had it for his tea. Mind you, knowing him, probably not. No, I'm not making a show. I'm just making... they wanting chicken pies, which I already had in the fridge, thank God. And veg and mash and gravy. So I'm just prepping as much as I can, because once my partner finishes work, I have to go and pick her up and then pick the kids up. So time is of the essence. So if I get everything prepped now, which is a matter of just setting it going, when the time comes, it's just easy. I'll be doing the same tomorrow, because when I finish work, it's going to be a late finish, because we've got an immense amount of work to do tomorrow. That this weather's brought people out, so the hotel's packed. So it's going to be possibly 2 o'clock before I finish. Then I've got to get back, get showered, get me tea done, and get ready for this live. Got to make sure everything's done and get everything in place. Need to nip and do a couple of errands as well. So, my God, tomorrow's going to be bouncing. I'll be ready for a. Bloody heck, Brian, you're always on the go. I never stop. And it's going to get worse when the shop gets opened. Well, I've done some steps today, I can tell you that for nothing. A lot more than a lot of the TikTok begs. You know, the only steps they get is actually getting from the chair to the toilet. And that's if they're lucky. That should be enough water, I think. You can say it's hard work sitting begging all day. I mean, it must be absolutely exhausting for them. You know, and Jack, Sobriety Jack, had a complete meltdown because he had no money and things were getting tough. And I'm thinking, oh, hell, you want to try going working where I work? What we've got lined up for tomorrow, again, trigger warning for any TikTok begs, we are going to talk about subjects that include work, hard graft, and honesty. So viewer discretion is advised. We haven't got enough staff, so we're having to do like 2 people literally doing the work of 4. So it's pretty full on. Luckily, I'm a friggin' machine. I may not be young, but by God, I can still graft. And while I can graft, I do. And again, like what we all say, we would all rather still graft than sit and do what these begs do on here. We've still got enough respect for ourselves that we're not just going to sponge. Oh, that was another thing I was going to say. I watched a video. I haven't done a video on it yet. They do seem a little bit quiet today because obviously there's all these regulations going and they've got to be a little bit more careful. But I did see a one where CLA had admitted she was talking to Mr. TikTok UK official, and she openly admitted, again, all the people that support her and give her all this money and swear blind that she's done nothing wrong. She admitted that all the stuff that happened with the door and the flat and people knocking at the door, all the emergency services being phoned, all that stuff, she admitted it was all her. And she did it because she just wanted to be out the flat. Yet she blamed trolls for doing all that, for wasting emergency services time, for all the damage that was caused. Blamed trolls. And it was her all along, which we already knew. That's the thing. 99% of TikTok already knew, but the 1%, the proper brainwashed ones that literally believe everything she said, she just outed and said it was me. It was all me just because I wanted to be out that dusty flat. But we did Carol Yahas judge. It was just popped. I was just scrolling through my For You page and it just popped up at random. And it was her talking and I was like, you've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. But she's also admitted that she's not in a penthouse now. I saw that video. She's not in a penthouse, but she is in another flat somewhere. She's somewhere else. Hey, Lilia. She needs to get a fine for that. She should, but she won't. Nothing will be done. But the point is, Anika, that all those people that believed her, and the trolls, they all should be ashamed of themselves, all these people that's put our poor Chelsea through all this stress and this anxiety, and she went on lives and she was saying how it was affecting her and she was doing all the acting. It was her all along. And again, she's admitted it to the people that supported her and give her all this money because they felt sorry for her. Do you think she'll get any backlash? Nope. They'll go, Chelsea, here's some more money. Even though she's just told them that she's been conning them all this time because she just wanted out of that flat. So all the damage she caused to that flat, everything she did, everything she said, everybody she blamed, none of it was real. Not a single part of it. So there you go, boys and girls. There you go. Again, do we want to say we told you so? Did she didn't see that probably in an attic conversion? It was, yes, it's some sort of attic conversion. It's some sort of like just small apartment attic conversion thing. But again, she spent weeks talking about this penthouse and all of the people that follow her and support her, like, oh my God, you're amazing, you deserve this, you are Sting. And she brought this other person, this Moni, oh thank you Valiant, Moni into it, created this entire storyline. And obviously we just said, obviously it's not real. It's not real. But people said, no, you're just haters, you're just jealous of her success. And now she's sat on screen. There is no penthouse. How much money did people chuck at her when she was spinning this storyline? And now obviously there's going to have to be a new storyline because she's just in this little penthouse flat thing, this little normal little flat. So when she spins the new storyline, the people that have now she's confirmed she duped, they'll still give her money. They'll still continue to congratulate her. I mean, how lost do you have to be to keep believing the lie every time the lie is actually outed as a lie by the person who's telling the lie? It's like another new play the truth that might get me gifts. Exactly, yeah. And again, the conviction she went on with this penthouse, the conviction she had that it was real, and it was because of all the haters and that, and she didn't want to show where she was. She just concocted this entire fabricated story that they all fell for. And then us on the other side of the camp were saying, it's not real. Don't believe it. You're just jealous. You're a hater. You're a hater. You're jealous. Oh, thank you, Valiant. You're a hater. No, it's called telling the truth. It's called being able to see through the lie. It's not difficult because, again, if this person had told the truth all the way along and then told one lie, it would be hard to spot. But considering their entire career on TikTok is lying, and again, manipulation of the audience, manipulation of vulnerable people, because our class people who are that deluded, that brainwashed and lost are vulnerable. Because they literally can't see the truth. They can't see the wood for the trees, even though it's right in front of them and even though it's shown. They just can't accept reality, the reality of what's actually going on. So, yeah. And again, TikTok, is that not going against TikTok community guidelines? Is that not a thing? Oh, sorry, keep forgetting TikTok can't be a thing, can it? Because they make that much money, they can literally do anything they want. They could, there's nothing out of bounds for them. So, no. We know TikTok, we know. That's prep done. Oh, look at me rocking and rolling. Oh, thank you, Nick. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. No wonder TikTok doesn't like me. Oh, Beck, thank you. You're 65 in the fan club. Welcome to the fan club. Oh, God. But it's a job. It is, Valiant. It's a job. It's a hell of a job. Oh, thank you, Beck. Thank you. Thank you for the rose. Not a bad job to have, is it? When you can sit and you've got what was it? I'm sure when she said about subscribers, she said was talking about a multiple accounts she had. And I swear to God, I've got 1,000 in my head. Doesn't count as a scam. What doesn't count as a scam? Which one? What? Be more descriptive. We talk about that many subjects. We just swap and change. It's hard to keep. Kyle, we're just talking about TikTok and the TikTok begs in general, but TikTok a little bit about the 2-tier system going on and about the begs and how they can get away with doing anything, and yet we get violations for putting a thumbs up emoji and things like that. So just general topic. They do my head in. Perfectly well said. Absolutely well said. Yeah, they do. They do a lot of people's heads in, but they take it over the For You pages. They everywhere. And as I was saying though, again, let's do the maths. If she was talking to Mr. TikTok UK official and she said she had nearly 1,000 subscribers on one of her accounts, and she's charging I'm sure it was $8.99 a month. She's not charging the lowest amount. She only made £4 a day. Good. It is possible that people are starting to take notice and are starting to, I'm sick of all the drama on here. made up storylines. Oh, Beck, it's like it's like having Emmerdale, Coronation Street, EastEnders all wrapped up into friggin' one. It's like the stories they come out with are amazing. Well, not amazing in a good way, but you know what I mean. Thing is, people pay them to fund their habits, drinks, act. Exactly. That's exactly what we talk about a lot on here. Yeah, people are funding their rug habits. Got to be careful what I say because TikTok's really watching me at the minute, and all their other dubious habits. And yeah, but again, Soph, get your calculator out. Valiant, yeah. I think there is a swing. There's been a swing now. TikTok are putting things in place to try and stop gifting. Well, not stop gifting. They try to stop people begging for gifts, so they restricting things. So if Celia she said she's got neck end of 1,000 subscribers on one of her accounts. So just say 1,000 times $8.99 times 1,000. What does that come out at? Because I haven't got the mental capacity at the minute to math. This will give people an indication. And again, she's only made sort of £49 a day, but she hasn't, because the subscribers pay per month, regardless of how many gifts she gets. But it is good. So on one account, if the maths is right and what CLA said is right, she could be making up to £8,990 a month just on subscribers who are paying every single month. And she doesn't set it to the lowest tier, which is like £3 or something. She's got it set up to a higher tier. So you again, yeah. Now it is. Oh, Jacqueline, thank you. So Sophie, remaths. CLA's got 3,100 subs over 6 accounts. So we'll take all 6 accounts. So $8.99 times 3,100. We're about to fall over here. And this is when CLA comes on, she says, I haven't got much money. I'm struggling to pay. I'm going to have to go do TikTok. You were kidding, Sophie. Jesus, Mother of Christ. I mean, there you go. And even if, right, she only had half that amount over those 6 accounts, that would still be like 10, 15K. So she's making, let's just go with that figure. We'll go with a figure, nearly 20K. We'll split the difference. Sophie's worked it out with 2,700. We say 20, say 2.5 grand. No, not 2.5 grand, 20 grand, 25K. She is potentially making £25,000 a month just off subscribers who she doesn't give any extra content to. What extra content do they get? At least I make stupid videos and things for me. Me subscribe. Again, when she's coming on and she's pleading poverty, any of these TikTok begs, what they forget to tell you is how many subscribers they have. So yeah, again, it's brilliant that she's only made £49 a day, say, in gifting. That means some people who are gifting are thinking, hang on a minute, no. So there maybe is a switch, but until those people that are subscribe and stop subscribing, and some people will subscribe and then forget they've done it, and it's just $8.99 every month. It just comes out every month, and they maybe haven't realised that they still subscribe, some of them. That's not including gifting, exactly. So even when a gifting was on a roll and she was making like ridiculous amounts of money a day in gifting, so she's potentially making 27 grand a month just on subscribers, plus all that money on gifting. And she has the audacity to ask for money to go on holiday. She asks for money for all these things. Like I say, every single one of these people, they have a lot of money in the bank. Plus she gets paid for putting videos. But she does, Annie, another good point, because when you're on the creator program, which she is, you get paid for how many views you get as well for putting videos up. So when you do the maths, when you stop, this is what we want people to do, right? All we want you to do is to stop before you hit that gift button on these TikTok pages. Just stop and just take a step back and just work out the maths. If we've done it in the space of 5 minutes, so why can't other people do the same? Why can't these people who are just chucking money at her just stop? Don't forget the battles as well. Yeah, exactly. The box battles. where she can make anywhere from 1,000 to six grand, depending on how many box battles they do through the course of a day. So if you wrap it all up, 27k potentially just off subscribers, plus the box battles, plus thing, it's a staggering number. And yet they still sit on live and plead that they've got no money. They make more money per month than most hard-working people will actually see in a year. Juliet, I'm so tired of the begging mentally on this. It is. I understand how it's draining for people. That's why we try to do what we do, and we're trying to bring awareness to it. Oh, thank you, Beck. And try and get people to understand not only like the begging is wrong on the app, but how much money is actually involved. How much money is being exchanged here. It does, Haley. It's frustrating, and they haven't done anything to earn that money. Like I say, TikTok, again, rules. If you have subscribers, it states when you think your subscribers, you have different tiers. And if you go for the higher tiers, you have to give something back. You have to give your subscriber something to warrant that money. And they don't. People are paying all that money for nothing. Hey, Welsh Queen, for absolutely nothing. And all they have to do, all they use subscribers for is, like I say, when they're doing the lives and they're not getting a lot of money off us normal, dusty peasants, right? They're doing a live, they'll switch over to sub only because they know the sub people that are already subbing money to them are more likely to gift as well than us poor peasants who won't give them anything. They use the subs as basically a little cash pot. It's like a little savings pot. When I'm not getting money from this, I can just go and suck it out of them because they already love me because they subscribe to me. No, you have to give them extra content. You have to give them things, not just use them as a convenient, like I say, a friggin' ATM machine when it suits you. It really boils in my blood. Did you see TG recording with Ems and Tyrone on a battle? Yeah, oh your God, yeah. What a combination. EQ wants her minions to pay for business class. I saw that, and yeah, and again, anyone that sort of bigs up Evil Queen and says, oh, she's no. Put it another way, if CLA is making 27 grand a month off subscriptions alone, Evil Queen's got way more than that. Way more than that. We know she has. So how much is she making per month? You could double what CLA is making easy. Plus all the gifting. So someone who's potentially earning 40 grand a month plus wants you to pay for the plane ticket. Business class. No, if you can't afford it, love, come back economy class. Again, they've got all this money, but they don't want to spend it because they know that you'll part with it no matter what. Why spend your own money when you've got these people who are so wrapped up in the lie that they'll just give you money no matter what? No matter these people could come on live tomorrow and say, right, there's my bank account. I've got £250,000 in the bank. That's how much I've got off you lot over all these years. But I want to go on holiday and I need 6 grand, but you're still going to pay it. It would come in. It would fly in. They'd still do it. Tyrone, I like, but that should have been stopped. Anything with M's in it should be stopped because it never ends well. Well, yeah, Beck, Tick Leap is a fantastic thing. It shows you exactly what people are making. You can't hide it if you're on TikTok. But like I say, remember though, that if you see a TikToker and they're not making much on gifting, that doesn't mean that they're not making a lot of money still. They're just not getting it through gifting at the minute. Unfortunately, we can't see the subscribers. We could work it out if we knew exactly how many subscribers there are and we know how much they're charging per month on that subscriber thing, which tier they're doing. But apart from that, that's a little bit more difficult, which is a shame. But yeah, staggering amount of money, isn't it? It's eye-watering stuff. And yet TikTok will still make life difficult for hard-working people and who have jobs. I've seen people who, like I say, are live streaming from the jobs just to try and make a little bit extra, and they get violations all the time on the live streams and things and get the live streams taken down. Yet these others can just sit there all day long, roll a joint as long as their arm. Not a problem. Nothing. Does those climbing benefits have to declare? Well, technically, you're supposed to. If you on certain benefits, you are allowed to make so much extra money. The problem is you're allowed to make, say, I don't know the exact figures, but on PIP and things, you're allowed to make maybe a couple of £100 on top of your PIP, as long as you declare it. But I don't think that works when you're making 27 grand a month. I think you technically are supposed to declare that, yeah. And I think at that point they would say, well, you don't really need the benefit, do you? But, you know, they don't. And even with the benefits, they should be claiming what they're making to the benefits people. Because again, remember, a lot of the people on here that claim benefits, these begs, there's nothing wrong with them. They're not actually making a legitimate claim in the first place. They're actually quite blatant. EMS, CLA and a few of the others came on and said they're quite happily scamming the system. And why not? Why not, darling? We'll have all the benefits. That's what CLA said. So, but it's the fact they should be declaring it to the taxman, definitely, to the government, which they do not. I think there's only one or two do. On Universal Credit, you're allowed £6,000 savings, which is, yeah, fantastic. The problem is, they're making like anywhere from 20 grand a month up over. So one month they've already broken that one. That one's gone. I mean, I think it was Ems who showed a PayPal. Like I said, I made a video and she had just shy of 60 grand in the bank. 60. But it was in the PayPal account, wasn't in a bank account. They keep it in the PayPal account and keep it away from the bank account because they think it won't be seen. Hey, single mum, how are you doing? So, yeah. Oh, they know all the ways. They know they can slip and slide through the system. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Throwback journal, PIP is not means tested. No, but they are still supposed to declare what they make and like in other income. That's how they word it in at the beginning. Well, do you have any other income? No. It's like, yeah, you can work and get PIP, yeah. But like I say, you can work and earn so much on PIP. But I don't think the benefits people are talking like making the amount of money that these begs make. You're allowed to make up to so much. It's not means testing, but you are still supposed to declare other income. And, sorry, I get PIP and I work full time. Yeah, I know people get PIP and they work full time. But if you work full time, if you go to the PIP people and say, well, I've stopped working, but I'm on social media, I'm earning 30 grand a month, they might still have something to say about that. And even if they didn't have nothing to say, they say, well, because you're making that much, you don't qualify to get any PIP. You know, we're not topping anything up there. We are in the wrong jobs here. God almighty, if people have to see what I had to do for my money. You're wrong, stop. Oh, here we go. You're wrong, stop spaffing nonsense. Throwback journal. Here we go. Welcome back. Sorry, you're wrong on this one, Brian. What do you mean? If you're on PIP, you can work. Yeah, I've not said you can't work. I've not said you can work. It isn't means tested benefit, but what they do is they ask in when you claim for PIP is, are you earning any other income? And obviously if you're working, yes, but they're not declaring this other income at all. Yeah, they can, like I say, I know. I'm not saying you can't claim PIP when you're working and you've got a lot of money. But the millionaires are millionaires. They declare the money. You declare what you make. They ask about your other income. The thing is with the TikTok begs, they hide it. They're not declaring it to anything or anybody. No, they don't. Well, it must have changed, because many years ago, when some of my family were claiming things like PIP and things, they were asked if they had, what income was coming in. Now, it might have changed, and if it has, I apologise, but like I say, I'm not thing. What I'm saying is, regardless of whether you can work on PIP or not, they're not all claiming just PIP, they're claiming all sorts of benefits, and they're supposed to declare this extra earnings, not only to like certain benefits, but to like the tax people and things. They hiding all this money is hidden out the way. It has rattled people a bit, like I say, and I think people are misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't work on PIP, and not all of these TikTok begs are claiming PIP. There's other benefits. CLA was claiming everything she could get her hands on. Universal credit, yes, PIP is universal credit, yes. Oh God, hang on, TikTok's going to make me do the jigsaw, hang on. Universal credit, but for the disability section of universal, oh God, it's jumped. Then yes, they do. Yeah, that's single mum, exactly. I'm not saying they ask extra income just for PIP, but on a lot of benefits, other benefits they do, they ask about your extra income, and you're supposed to say, well, yes, I earn this or this, and then they can thing it. But these TikTok begs, they don't declare any of it, regardless of what benefit they claim, and they don't claim anything, they don't bring anything to the tax people, HMR thing, to the government, nothing. It's just like that money just doesn't exist. That's true. My wifey still gets PIP and works part-time with disability kids. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Like I said, I said that at the beginning. I know you can still work while you're earning PIP. I did say you can earn so much, but it seems like they've changed it since I last had anything to deal with it, like with family and things. So yeah, you can work full-time and still get PIP or whatever, but that doesn't work for every benefit. And in a lot of things, they're supposed to ask, what other income do you have? And not one of them will put that on the form. I doubt there's a form that any one of these people will fill in where they say, oh yeah, other income, hang on, I'm on TikTok, that'll be 30 grand a month I make on there. All that just gets taken away. Oh, I totally agree. And again, I'm not against PIP. I'm not against benefits. People who need help and deserve help should get help. Simple as that. And it's there for a reason. It's there to help people. People to support extra costs people have. Exactly, yeah. I say, you totally understand what it's for. Like you say, totally understand what PIP is for. And I've got a family who claim PIP. It's there to help. Yeah, I can't work, but by God, I wish I could. A lot of people can't. I mean, people genuinely can't work. It does need to change. There's a lot out there not getting what they did. And exactly, Phil, and that I agree with. There are people who are not getting what they need and can't get what they need. Would you look 82? Well, I feel 82. It's nice that you come in and kind of insulted us straight away. That's lovely. Thank you for that. So yeah, sorry for that abrupt. I was about to go off anyway because I'll be getting a call soon to go and do a pickup, but that was weird. That was definitely my door. And I ran out to the window because when I saw there was no one there and the door hadn't opened, I ran out, and out my front, it's wide open. You mean you'd have to run pretty damn fast. And there was nobody there. I am valiant, yeah. Just had a weird thing happen. I just popped back on just so I could explain that. I'll be popping off again soon, but it was just a weird thing. Like I say, you'd have to run pretty thing because I got here quick and there's no one there. I is confused. Mind you, I do the paranormal and stuff anyway, but it's not, it is spooky, yeah, that was definitely something. And it weren't the wind, because that door doesn't open with the wind. you've got to literally kick it open. But it opened, and I heard the rustling and moving of someone there. I even heard like what sounded like bags being dropped. And I thought, before I heard the door actually shut again, that's why I was kind of thinking on live, just before I hit the button, I heard voices. I heard what I thought was someone talking. We need to get those back mirrors out again. No, we don't. No, we don't, Phil. Not a chance. Not happening. Not with this stuff going on. Sam would kill me. So yeah, there we go. But again, like what I was saying about on that live, got a bit heated at the end when we started talking about benefits, and I think some people got the wrong end of the stick of what I was saying, which is fine. Oh, looking sharp. Well, I've been to work. I don't think I look sharp. It begins with an S. But yeah, like I say, I do know that people can claim benefits and still work full time. That's not what I was saying. But what I was saying is a lot of these TikTok begs, they don't declare anything. Even though, yes, you can claim benefits and still work, on PIP, it's not means tested, I know that. And you don't have to like declare a lot of money or whatever you make. But a lot of other benefits that these begs do claim, you are supposed to declare other income, and they don't. It's good that you mentioned it, Juliet, because I'm talking a few years ago, actually probably quite a few years ago, to be fair. But it was an important point to bring up, because we have to know the facts, and people need to know the facts about how all this works. Just like they need to know the facts of like how much money's involved with these TikTok begs and how much they're making. But yeah, don't feel bad that, you know, we got the wrong end of the stick both ways a little bit. But yeah. And the thing what winds me up is that people who need benefit, who desperately want benefit, some of them can't get it. They get refused it for no good reason, really, which is annoying, because some people need help. Yet these TikTok begs can just claim anything and everything, and they get it no matter what. But genuine people who need it struggle to get it, or they'll get it and they get took straight off it again. It's like, why? People need the help. That's why a lot of genuine people who are claiming benefits, they need it for a reason. Disabled people are being demonised by the government. They are. My brother is disabled. He has ME. He worked in a fantastic job for many years. He was going places, and then this illness took him down. He struggled ever since. But the benefit system have his life sometimes, and he really struggles. And like I say, yes, they demonise because, oh, you're on benefits. No, if you're on benefits, it should be nothing to be demonised. It should be nothing to be embarrassed about. If you need help, you need help. And that's what the government's supposed to be there for, and that's what these benefits are there for. But again, just like the TikTok begs on here who manipulate the gifting system, some people play the system, which is a bit naughty, and I don't like it. Juliet, I went right off a TikToker last night. Oh, which one was that? Do tell before I go. Beck, I had a weird thing happen. I went off because I was stood here and my front door opened, and I've just shown people, guys, that it's not an easy door to open. It takes some opening, and it opened. I heard what I thought was voices, someone talking. I thought it was maybe my partner coming back, but then I thought, no, it can't be, because I'm picking her up from work. She can't walk back. And I heard then someone put what I thought was bags and that down, like getting them to coming in, and I ran, stopped the live quick and ran in, and there's no one there. The door wasn't even open, but I heard it open, and I heard the thing, and I heard it close again. I need one of them Ring doorbells, mate. Yeah, they do, Valiant. They play the system, and which is wrong. But yeah, that needn't happen too many times. I can't be done running around the house chasing phantom noises. It's hard enough just going to work. Hi, T. Oh my God. Oh, thank you for the hammy tea. Thank you. Juliet, you went off a TikTok. Or did you mean you went off on a TikTok, or you went off a TikToker? You have me intrigued. Oh, thank you, Granny. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, hopefully we'll be back tomorrow night for the big Friday Night Live. We are going to just go for it. Like I said, I've got a lovely, lovely, horrible long shift at work, but we're going to just work through it. Strange thing, mate, we had a white shadow in the hallway last night. Very distinctive as well. Yeah, well, whatever it was, probably just walked in here as well, mate. You can keep it there. You can keep it. I don't want it. Vaseline, can't wait. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just going to proper unwind. Just saw her in a different light. Couldn't even be bothered to talk to people in the live. It happens sometimes, doesn't it? Yeah, it just, sometimes again, with social media, that sometimes, people can portray themselves as something they maybe is not, and then sometimes you just see the real person all of a sudden. It can happen. Sharing is Kevin. Phil. No, it's not Phil. You can keep that to yourself. So yeah, we're going to, I'll get through this brutal shift at work, get myself sorted, get things set up, get some music going, get some fizzy water, and we're just going to see, we'll just see where the night takes us. I will try my hardest not to get any violations or restrictions. I will certainly give it my best shot. Fizzy pop, mate, yeah, got to have the fizzy pop. Fizzy water. Oh, I won't forget, I've got it all planned. It's all ready. Oh, thank you, Juliet. I kind of know what I'm walking into. When you know what you're walking into, and you're thinking like, do I really need to get up in the morning and subject myself to that? It's going to be bad, but we does what we does. I'm just focusing on getting back, getting the live stream set up, and just going for it and just having a laugh. We're going to have a laugh. We're going to have some music. We're going to talk our usual talk. Well, what we do meander on a Friday night. Things meander. Things go off in different directions. But yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. It's blistering out there. It's going to be 27 degrees here tomorrow. And I'm in the wrong job for that as well, because the hotel is absolutely maffed in. It's red hot. Oh, God. So yeah, round about 6 o'clock tomorrow night, get your fizzy waters ready, or whatever your drink of choice is. Get your tapping fingers ready, because we got to beat that likes thing as well. Roy and Brambles set us. We've got a record to beat. It's 32 degrees. Oh God, don't. Don't. Oh, thank you, Juliet. Thank you. I'm not looking. I'm ginger. I don't do heat. Does this look like it does heat? That up there, I might as well be a vampire walking out into the sun. I just start steaming and smoking. It's just like, I'm not built for this. And we've got basically quite a chunk of the hotel to do tomorrow. And for some reason, before I go, why do people in this heat book into a hotel, and we've got aircon and everything, and they put the heating on to 32 degrees when it's already like 29 degrees outside? I mean, Juliet 30 and oh God, don't. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy just thinking about it. Oh, I like streaming. Yeah, everyone hashtag fizzy pop, fizzy water. It should be a laugh. Hi for the guy again. Yeah, I'm not built for this. I've got to go out there to go and pick my partner up, and I'm just keep looking outside thinking, I'm just hoping it cools down a bit tonight. But yeah, you guys stay safe. Plenty of sun cream. Keep the fizzy water going down. I do mean like not fizzy water, but actual real water. Keep hydrated. Oh, thank you, Juliet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome to the fan club. And Juliet, if you come back, keep me right. Keep me right on facts, because that's important. Someone's got to keep me right. Phil's not doing a good job in here. He just leads me astray. But you guys have a fantastic one. Jesus, that sun is bright. God almighty, I shouldn't even stand next to the windows. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Going to be a good one. I'll officially end it now. Before anything else walks into my house. We'll officially end it. We'll see you guys later.